Angela Merkel's legacy could be irrevocably tainted, as Brexit could leave Germany's strength in the EU on the brink of collapse, unearthed reports suggest. Britain left the EU at the end of January, an outcome that had been made certain when Prime Minister Boris Johnson led the Conservative Party to a resounding victory in the December 12 general election. While Brexit will undoubtedly influence the future direction of the UK, it will also greatly impact Europe, particularly the power balance between Germany and France. According to Professor John Kager, with a British withdrawal from the EU, France is again confronted by an old demon dating from 1871, management of a dominant Germany on the continent of Europe. In a report for The Spectator, he wrote, "Paris has sought to counter German power, whether military, political or economic, by two broad means since 1900. The first means was to secure Britain as an ally and ensure she remained committed to the security of continental Europe. This she was successful in doing prior to 1914 and 1939. However, the immediate post-war years were a different story. Her second means of countering German hegemony was to enmesh Germany in a European-wide political and economic organization able to dilute her sovereignty and power. This she attempted unsuccessfully from 1925 to 1933, but which she finally achieved from 1951 through the various stages of European integration. With Britain's withdrawal from the EU, Mr. Kager argues, France loses a counterbalance to her powerful neighbour and is left with 27 states that do not naturally align with French interests or methods. He added, nevertheless, this strategy appears to be going down the well-worn French route of seeking further to emasculate German power by submerging her sovereignty, economy and finances in deeper European integration through his calls for a renewed Europe. Despite Mr. Kager's claims, Professor John Ryan argued that France will not need to keep Germany in place after the end of the transition period, as Brexit has complicated and isolated Germany's role in the EU.